Okay, so really fast I want to rewind, just let you know that there's more than 2 8 counts at the beginning of the song, but you'll hear the music and you'll kind of know when the tempo starts to pick up. That's kind of when you need to be in your spot ready to do the grapevine, but you'll hear it and practice it so much that you'll get it. So this next part, we had just finished here. This next part is kind of a roll-off, meaning like one group poses, then a second group poses, then a third group poses, and then Danny poses. So I'm going to tell you right now what group you're in so you can hear with the music and you can learn your part and not be moving when you shouldn't be. So if you are Kevin or Ben and Mike Downs, you are group 1, okay? So when I say group 1, you pose. So you're the first to pose after you finish this section. So you kind of have to be ready, and you're going to do a lower level pose. So Kevin, Mike, or Ben, after you finish this part, you want to get into your like best boy band pose that's low to the ground, okay? So like, give me like one of these, you know, like draw the ladies in, okay? So you're group 1. Group 2 is James, Chris, Daniel, Frankie, and Derek, okay? So you're group 2. So the first group poses on counts 1, 2. Then group 2, James, Chris, Daniel, and Derek, you do kind of like a mid-level pose on counts 3, 4. So you hold after here, 1, 2, and then 3, 4, okay? Or like, you know, give me your best like swagger pose, okay? Keep it appropriate. This is a family event, okay? So you pose on 3, 4. Then Nick and Jason, you're kind of behind Danny in the formation. You're group 3, and so you pose on counts 5, 6. So after you did this part, you hold 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on 5, 6, you hit your best like high level boy band pose, okay? And then Danny will finish with his like muscle man pose that he's been working on count 7, 8, okay? So I'm gonna kind of run through that section again, and when I say group 1, you pose 1, 2, group 3, group 2, you pose 3, 4, group 3, you're on counts 5, 6, and then Danny, 7, 8. So that's one whole 8 count, but it's a roll off. And so it's gonna start with kind of the guys on the edge or in group 1, group 2, group 3, and then Danny's in the center doing his pose, okay? So we finished here, and we finished here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you're in group 1, right away you go 1, 2. Group 2 goes, holds 1, 2, pose 3, 4. Group 3 finishes here, holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Danny finishes here and holds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's the whole 8 count. Again, it'll make much more sense when we're all together and you can kind of hear the music. Okay, so after we do that 1 8 count of a roll off of poses, then the music says, I want to see how you lose control. So you finished, again, if you were like the first group to go, you just hold down here. You hit 1, 2, and then you hold 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and wait for everyone else to pose. So as soon as you're done posing, you wait until that 8 count is over, and then when Jay Sean says, I want to see how you lose control, you either jump back up if you're on the ground, or you just kind of come with your feet together, and your arms come out, kind of do like a little like Chris Tucker pretending to be Michael Jackson thing. So you step 1, 2, 3, 4, and really you're just kind of bouncing up and down and just kind of moving your shoulders back and front, and you can kind of pump your arms a little bit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a little Jersey Shore fist bump. So this arm comes down, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I will do it from the beginning with the music so you can hear it. I'm going to say group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4 during the posing section, and just know that each group has 2 counts to hit their pose. So this is all that freestyle part that I was talking about. As soon as he says down, then it's the 2 counts of 8 from there. Whoops. Group 1, group 2, group 3, Danny.